This is Retrohammer, a surprise unpacking video. Thank you very much for joining me for, as I say, a surprise bonus video. And this is a Retrohammer model that I've managed to get hold of, and I thought it might be quite nice to share the unpacking of this miniature with all you ladies and gentlemen. For a first on channel Leakycheese, we are joined by a special guest. Those of you who have previously joined me for subscriber giveaway videos will know Dragon Master. Well, today we're joined by the second of my children. Well, I'll let him introduce himself.
Hello everybody, I'm Dabgod, well, his son, and we have a surprise for you in store. So yeah, enjoy the video.
Thank you very much, Dabgod. Very modest name, very, very modest. He is actually really good at doing dabs. That's a story for another day. I believe Dabgod has got a package for us.
Yes, we do indeed.
Can I have it?
The magic word, please.
Sorry, can I have it please, Dabgod?
Of course you can.
Cheers, dude. Thank you very much, Dabgod. Here we have an envelope, and this doesn't look like it's come from around here. Where's it come from?
Is it from Australia?
That's right, it has. It's come all the way from Australia. So yes, about half the distance across the surface of the Earth. So, without further ado, let's open this up and see what is inside. Now, this is where we have the usual Leakycheese versus packaging battle. Who will win? Well, yep, it seems like it might be a success for me. And there we go. So we have a plastic bag with a miniature inside it. I don't know if anyone knows what it is yet, but this is actually a really rather rare miniature from the earlier days of Games Workshop. And here we have it.
That's amazing. I've never seen anything like it.
This is one of the limited edition collector's skulls models that was released by Games Workshop in the, I think it was in the noughties. Let's get it out of the packet. I'm sure most of you know what Skulls was, but Skulls was basically a in-store reward scheme, and you had a card, and every time you bought something from Games Workshop, you'll get a stamp. If you collected enough stamps, you could trade it in for rewards, and there were actually some really cool rewards that Games Workshop gave, and one of them was a set of tech priests. As you can imagine, these aren't the easiest models to get, and it's one of the few times that Games Workshop has actually made any Adeptus Mechanicus models. So these are quite hard to come by, and they're not cheap these days, but I've managed to get this one for a reasonable price. I think it says Engine Sear, I believe. So yeah, great looking miniature this, and it's brand new, it's never been built, so I'm absolutely chuffed. He's a tech priest, and he's got a mask on, he's got the archetypal Adeptus Mechanicus power axe, and then he's also carrying a hand flamer as well. Brilliant. And as well as that, we get this rather neat servo arm on the back. And let's just see, so that is then going to attach onto the back like so. Great looking model, and a rare Adeptus Mechanicus miniature from Games Workshop. The reason I've got this Skulls model is for one of my Retrohammer projects that I have planned, and it's through the support of my Patreons that I'm going to be funding these projects and acquiring the miniatures, many of which are out of production and quite collectible now, to be able to buy those and then make content for the channel around. And it's through the support of my patrons that I'll be able to acquire some of these. And if you're a patron of channel Leakycheese, then each month you can vote for one of the project ideas that I propose. The idea with the most vote will be turned into an episode. So over the next week you'll be seeing this month's Retrohammer episode, which has already been voted on for and chosen by my patrons, and I'd like to thank all those patrons very much for their support. But at the start of November there'll be another set of ideas going up to be voted on. If you like what I do in the Retrohammer series and you'd like to have your voice heard in selecting the next episode for me to make, if you support me as a patron, anything from $1 a month, whatever you'd like to give, then you get that opportunity. Other than that, I hope you found this little unpacking miniature with our friend Dabgod good fun. You got anything you'd like to say to the viewers before we go?
Well, not really anything, except hope you liked the video, and see you later. Bye.
But other than that, I'd just like to say thank you very much for watching. I'll speak to you next time, and goodbye.